Good afternoon. I'm Gwendolyn Morton, and this is Live at 5 on WBON TV9, where every local story starts here. A few of our top stories for the day. A Corbin man is in jail following a shots fired call. Also, a Boyle County mother arrested on multiple offenses, and another look at the progress in the legislative session. We got all that plus more local news, local sports, and weather coming up with Todd Nelson right here today, live at 5. But first, in our WBON TV big story of the day, a man in Corbin was arrested following a standoff with police on Wednesday night after they responded to a shots fired call on Circle Drive. Michael LaForce allegedly refused to comply with officers' commands, stating that he wanted to speak with his daughter. Additional units arrived, and with the help of the Kentucky State Police, LaForce was taken into custody without incident. He is charged with attempted murder of a police officer, first-degree wanton endangerment, possession of a handgun by a convicted felon, terroristic threatening, and other offenses. The search of the building revealed bullet holes, shell casings, handguns, and ammunition. Well, a Boyle County mother, Heather Weiser, was arrested this morning on criminal abuse charges after a traffic stop revealed she was driving recklessly with her 6- and 3-year-old children in the vehicle. The children were found wearing only diapers out in the cold. A subsequent search of Weiser's home also uncovered meth, with the residence described as covered in garbage and also lacking running water. Weiser faces charges of criminal child abuse and driving with a suspended license. Well, yesterday, WBON TV correspondent Keith West was in Frankfort and gave us an update on House Bill 18, a bill that could change how Kentucky cities handle discrimination rules over housing. In a similar bill to that one, Senate Bill 25 would allow landlords to say no to tenants who need to use housing vouchers. Supporters of this bill say those ordinances are government overreach, which opponents say this bill unfairly targets people who hold Section 8 vouchers. I hope we can all agree that a person shouldn't be discriminated against just because of the source of their income. That's a person who is taking advantage of government programs like Section 8 to better themselves and their family shouldn't be treated any differently. That's Senator Cassie Chambers, what she said today. Today, Charles Baglin is with us from Frankfort to tell us a little bit more about this bill.
At the 2024 Kentucky General Assembly, the Senate bill, which seemed to pit some tenants and landlords at opposite corners, was approved on the Senate floor. Senate Bill 25 seeks to protect property values and property rights across the state by prohibiting local laws requiring landlords to accept Section 8 vouchers as a form of payment. Proponents argue that landlords are free to accept the vouchers of their own accord, but to accept this form of payment mandates that they also follow other Section 8 housing regulations. The bill's sponsor, Senator Stephen West of Paris, explains more on the business model at play.
The strings that would be attached to Section 8 are additional inspections above and beyond city inspections, repairs needed if it's not up to the specific Section 8 standards, and there are rent guidelines. If I'm a landlord and I'm charging $1,500 a month rent and I accept a Section 8 tenant, and that program states the most you can charge is $1,200, then that's the most I can charge for my rental property. So it's not the voucher itself, it's the strings attached to the voucher.
Senate Bill 25 has now passed the full Senate, sending it to the House of Representatives for consideration. Reporting at the state capitol in Frankfort, I'm Charles Baglin.
Thanks, Charles, for that update on the legislative session. Well, a London police officer, Corporal Webb, is being praised for saving a man's life on Tuesday during a medical emergency in Laurel County. Responding to a call on Moriah Church Road, Webb found an 18-year-old man with a severe leg injury and a tourniquet that was improperly secured, leading to continued blood loss. The officer quickly reapplied the tourniquet, stopping the bleeding until the arrival of the Laurel County Ambulance Service. The injured man was transported to the University of Kentucky Hospital and is expected to fully recover. A big thank you to that officer. Well, 3 individuals were arrested in Pulaski County following a traffic stop and subsequent search warrant. Detectives observed a residence suspected of meth trafficking, and after observing a man leaving the home, a traffic stop was conducted. Larry Ellison, the driver, was charged with reckless driving and driving under the influence. Passenger Robert Allen was arrested for meth trafficking after approximately 58 grams of meth was found in his pocket. A search warrant of the home then led to the arrest of Becky Allen Garlandios, who attempted to flush drugs down the toilet. Detectives found around 29 grams of meth in the toilet and discovered additional drugs, cash, scales, pipes, and paraphernalia in the home. Allen Granliondos faced charges of meth trafficking, tampering with evidence, drug possession, and marijuana trafficking. In total, approximately 114 grams of meth, 6 grams of marijuana, and over $8,400 in cash were seized as a result of that raid. Well, on to some better news. A lucky Winchester woman has won $225,000 from the lottery after getting a Kentucky Lottery cash ball 225. Reportedly, the woman played the lottery regularly. She will receive a check for $162,000.72 after taxes. She shared with the lottery officials that she plans to use the money to pay off bills and do a few things around the house. The location where the ticket was purchased will also receive a bonus, that in the amount of $2,225. With that, we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. More rain today. We've got the meteorologist in the Weather Center. We're going to take a look. Todd's in the Weather Center up right after this.
Hi, I'm John Leeds, owner-operator of Leeds Fine Jewelry. I've been doing repair work for over 3 decades. Not only do we carry a large supply of Kentucky agate, we also have several lines of natural gemstones. We carry everything from small diamond earrings to large 3.5 carat studs. We have pearl necklaces and pearl earrings. We carry a large supply of gold hoops. 108 East Main Street in downtown Richmond, Kentucky. We're nationally known, we're locally owned.
How do you protect your family during a disaster? Have a plan of action for tornadoes, floods, earthquakes, and for an incident at the Bluegrass Army Depot. Know what you will do and how you will contact each other. Having a plan helps to keep you calm and not panic. Visit EstleCountyEMA.com to get started today. Plan today for a safer tomorrow.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop's Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop's Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond.
We can't wait to see ya.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
'Tis the season for sickness. Protect yourself and those around you with vaccinations at the Harness Health Pharmacies, powered by Mercy Health. Mercy Health Pharmacies offer vaccines for influenza, COVID-19, pneumonia, and RSV. Most vaccines are covered by the insurance, and in case they are not, Harness Health Pharmacy also partners with the primary care clinics for patients that are required by insurance to receive their vaccines there. Stop by the Harness Health Pharmacy in Irvin, located next to the Mercy Health Irvin Primary Care.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON TV Channel 9. Another rainy day here in the Bluegrass. We've got Todd Nelson. He's going to give you a look at the forecast coming up right now here at Live at 5.
Hi, Gwendolyn. Yeah, it was kind of a soggy, foggy day out there today, and we're expecting more rain through the evening and overnight time period. More rain this upcoming weekend as well. And then after that, we should see some slightly more improved weather into next week. But here is the view from north of town on I-75. Of course, the roadway's pretty wet out there. We had areas of fog in the morning. It does look like that fog potential redevelop overnight tonight. And again, areas of rain to the south and west from earlier continuing to slide in our direction. And here's a look at the rainfall of the last 48 hours. The red dot is Richmond, places south and east of that, a couple to a few tenths of an inch of rain. But you head north of that, in some of these green areas on the northern side of Madison County, picking up close to an inch plus. Lexington, almost an inch and a half, and right around a half an inch, kind of on the northern side of Richmond. So soggy and breezy overnight tonight. We're going to see some drier weather, at least briefly on Friday. More rain this upcoming weekend, but the mild temperatures will linger. Again, the showers holding on through about midnight tonight, and seeing temperatures pretty mild around 60 before dropping early tomorrow morning into the lower 50s. So mild night coming up. So that area of rain will be lifting to the north. Again, a very brief wedge of quiet weather for us in the Commonwealth, but noticing the showers and storms to the south and west, that will be pushing in for us on Saturday. So here's that rainfall potential again this evening. You can see that after midnight, things will be quieter. We'll hold on to the clouds, areas of dense fog possible early tomorrow morning, but overall a quieter day Friday before that rain moves back in for Saturday. So how much additional rain are we talking? Again, maybe upwards of a half an inch with some locally heavier amounts to the south and east, and that would encompass, again, tonight's rain and Saturday's rain. Should start to see things quiet down later Sunday, Gwendolyn, and then next week looking a little bit drier with temperatures flirting with 50.
Thanks, Todd. And for weather all the time, you can find it on Channel 9 online. Check out our Facebook page and WBONTV.com. Well, there is an ongoing investigation at the University of Kentucky after a student reportedly set 2 fires in Shelgren Hall on January the 16th and on January the 17th. That's according to the University of Kentucky Fire Marshal campus fire log. Authorities say the student had used paper towels to start both of those fires, and another student had used a nearby sink to help extinguish the fire. The University of Kentucky Police Department and the University of Kentucky Fire Marshal's Office began the investigation on January 19th following a campus-wide bulletin issued on Wednesday the 24th. Such acts are a violation of KRS 513-040, arson in the third degree. The bulletin said those who are found guilty of third-degree arson may face 1 to 5 years in prison. The University of Kentucky Police Department advises the public to acknowledge fire escape routes and to evacuate immediately after a fire alarm is activated. To report any suspicious persons or activity, officials urge the public to use the Live Safe app. Well, between December 2022 and December 2023, unemployment rates increased in 115 counties in Kentucky. That's according to the Kentucky Center for Statistics. Woodford County had the lowest jobless rate at just 2.8%, while Magoffin County recorded the highest rate. That rate came in at 9%. Jobless rates were not seasonably adjusted, with a statewide unemployment at 3.8% for December of 2023. Seasonally adjusted figures were released separately, showing a statewide unemployment rate of 3.5%. The data is based on estimates and aims to measure trends, not actual employment counts. Seasonal adjustments help eliminate influences such as weather changes and, of course, the holidays as well. Well, the Louisville Metro Police Department is being sued by Jamil Benedict, a 21-year-old black man, for wrongful arrest and excessive force. Louisville police arrested Benedict last year while walking on a sidewalk that was in the vicinity of a stolen vehicle. During the arrest, one officer pulled their vehicle onto the curb and exited with a gun raised. Benedict was reportedly compliant, but the officer continued to curse and point the gun forcefully, causing Benedict to fear getting shot. Another officer at the scene made the arrest. According to a citation, at the time of the arrest, Benedict was seen walking in the vicinity of the stolen vehicle, and a witness had seen him driving it before police had arrived. A different witness during the preliminary hearing conflicted with the first witness, resulting in no indictment for Benedict. All charges were dismissed. The lawsuit states that police had no reasonable suspicion or probable cause to arrest him in connection with the vehicle or stolen gun found nearby. The lawsuit further states that yet they acted in accordance with the custom and practice of the LMPD, violating the rights of the African American citizens of the Commonwealth of Kentucky, especially the African American males, and ignored all the reliable information and available sources thereof that was communicated to the said defendant, police officers, and the other LMPD officers at the location. The Louisville Metro Police Department did not comment on the litigation pending, but did release a statement that said that police officers are working to make the city a better, safer place to live. LMP is committed to providing fair, equitable, and constitutional police service to the people of Louisville. The public expects our officers to perform trying tasks in tough conditions and maintain a high degree of professionalism. We stand behind those expectations and meet and or exceed them daily. Last March, the U.S. Justice Department reportedly announced after an investigation following the shooting of Breonna Taylor that they found that Louisville police were engaging in a pattern of violating constitutional rights and discrimination against black people. A consent decree between the Justice Department and the Louisville Police that has yet to be finished would permit a federal judge to oversee reforms within the police department. Well, with that, we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. Dawson Roll is up next with the Sports Report.
Are you considering a bathroom remodel? Think about this. Remodeling your bathroom without addressing the plumbing is like going to get a facelift when you need heart surgery. Plumbing is the heart of your home. At Fast Flow, we understand the importance of a well-functioning plumbing system. Our expert plumbers have years of experience in providing top-notch plumbing services. Don't just settle for a pretty face. Choose Fast Flow Plumbing before you remodel and keep your home's heart beating perfectly.
Call a pro at Fast Flow!
Did I ever tell you about that time I zipped right past that dang Sasquatch?
I don't think so.
Yes, sir. I don't know how they ever got away if it wasn't for this brand new side-by-side I got at Gateway Cycles.
In Mount Sterling?
Yes, sir. They set me up with something that left old Sasquatch sneezing in my dust.
Jimbo!
Lord, I hear him coming back now.
That ain't no Sasquatch. That's Mama.
Get a great deal on Sasquatch eluders today. Gateway Cycles, Mount Sterling.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
Watch the Real McCoys weekdays at 9:30 a.m. on Heartland.
Family known as the Real McCoys.
Watch Laugh-In on Retro TV, Mondays through Thursdays at 10 p.m. and Saturdays at 8.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your host, Michael Watkins, Samantha Burford, and Dawson Rule as they cover sports news for the greater Madison County area. Get your local sports news every Monday night from 6 to 7 on WBON Channel 9 and on Y92.5, V99.3, and CBS Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by the Richmond Raceway, the Law Office of Patrick O'Neill, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop Small Engine Repair.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON TV Channel 9. Tonight, the Channel 9 sports crew is back with another great stream featuring this Berea boys basketball team in their match against Barberville. With a look into that and more scores and sports news, here's WBON TV sports anchor Dawson Roll.
Tonight, there's some big basketball games in Madison County. The sports crew's back in action, heading to Berea High School, where the Berea boys basketball team will be taking on the Barberville High School Tigers. This will be the first time this season that the sports crew gets a chance to check out the Berea boys team, who's having a really good year. The Pirates are 12-6 and sit at the middle of the 11th region RPI, one spot above Madison Central. Berea also has a favorable schedule the rest of the way, with 9 of their 13 varsity players only being sophomores, which is pretty impressive. Make sure to tune in tonight to check out this young but super talented team down at Berea High School. EKU's men's team is back in action tonight at home, looking to get a 6-0 conference start going with a win. The Colonels host the Jacksonville University Dolphins, who are 10-9 overall, yet sit at 1-4 in the ASUN. With a bad start in conference for the Dolphins, that makes EKU an 11-point favorite tonight according to Vegas, and they should be able to easily win over Jacksonville before welcoming in second-ranked North Florida to Baptist Health Arena Saturday afternoon. With the Ospreys coming this weekend, that makes tonight's game even more crucial for the Colonels to win, and they should. Tip-off is at 7 o'clock. The girls' basketball team for Eastern's on the road tonight, trying to get closer to the top of the conference rankings. Currently, the team is 5th right now on the women's side, looking to soon jump Kennesaw State for a spot, who's lost 2 straight. Overall, EKU's women's are 14-5 and will play at Jacksonville University tonight and at North Florida on Saturday. Now, a great score to report on from last night was the Madison Central Lady Indians going on the road at Bryan Station and getting a dominant 57-40 victory over an 11th region rival. Brittany Campbell had 14 points to lead the team. Natea Strader and Olivia Metcalf both had 9 points, and Olivia pulled in 6 boards to lead the team. Cameron Ritterkopf also helped the team, scoring with 8. The next game for the team is at home against the 12-7 Lafayette girls team on Saturday. Now, last night, the model girls team lost 62-58 at home to Garrett County, but tonight they're playing a new one. This time on the road, they're going to be playing a game at Bergen High School, which the model boys lost to earlier this week. This is going to be a great chance, though, for the model girls to get a win, as they're 4-6 this season, and they've struggled so far. Now, finally, coming up tomorrow night, the model boys are hosting Bethlehem High School, who's 8-7 for an important midseason game for the Patriots, who've unfortunately lost 5 out of the last 6 games. Now, best of luck in practice preparation to the model boys for their big home game coming tomorrow night. That's going to be all for today's sports coverage. This is Dawson Rule with Madison County's Sports Report.
Thanks, Dawson. Well, in a significant effort to enhance various aspects of Laurel County, Governor Andy Beshear, alongside local officials, announced funding totaling nearly $6.8 million. The allocations are aimed at improving infrastructure, expanding broadband access, fostering economic development, and supporting water improvement initiatives. Laurel County Judge Executive David Westerfield expressed gratitude for the state's support, emphasizing the commitment to building a brighter future for the community. The funding includes $300,000 for road resurfacing and over $1.1 million for high-speed internet access, $1.5 million for product development initiatives, and $3.8 million for cleaner water programs benefiting utilities in the county. With that, we're going to take another quick break. Don't go anywhere. Lots more news still to come right here live at 5.
You've heard the name Chenault Vineyards, but what do you know about it? Chenault Vineyards is a place for the community to enjoy. Central Kentucky's premier event and wedding destination with 5 event venues, full-service catering, over 13 varieties of wine, live music entertainment, seasonal food options, weekly themed Wednesday night out and girls night out, trivia, murder mystery date nights, and free yoga on the point with beautiful views. Everyone can find something to do at Chenault Vineyards. Want to know more? Follow them on Facebook and Instagram or plan your night out at ChenaultVineyards.com.
Mushroom lovers, this one's for you. This is for the beef lovers too, the onion lovers, the Swiss cheese lovers. If you love all these things, then you're going to absolutely love our classic double mushroom onion melt. Try it now, only at A&W. Feel the heat at A&W with our delicious, cheesy, and spicy sriracha cheese curds. They're available for a limited time only, so come on in and try some today. Only at A&W.
Are you looking for a brand new SUV that won't break the bank? Look no farther than Jack Burford Chevrolet, home of the newly redesigned 2024 Trax. Bigger, bolder, more refined, and starting under $25,000, the new Chevy Trax is really upped its game. Come see us at Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond or check us out at jackburford.com to see everything this new Trax has to offer.
If it won't go down.
Call Mr. Rooter, the best in town.
What do I do now?
Call Mr. Rooter, the best plumber in town. Mr. Rooter is Central Kentucky's affordable and reliable plumber. Right now, get any drain in your home cleaned for only $89. Call 859-253-CLOG. That's 859-253-CLOG. So if you've got a problem that won't go down, call Mr. Rooter. He's the best plumber in town. He'll clean any drain in your home for only $89.
Now I know who to call.
Call Mr. Rooter.
Bye-bye, Poopy. Richmond has its very own TV station, WBON TV Channel 9, featuring 4 new TV channels of programming. Our primary station, 9.1, is available over the air with an antenna on all area cable systems, Roku, and our live player at WBONTV.com. You'll love the local sports and other local programming, including the only local newscast for the greater Richmond area, live at 5 daily. Find out more at WBONTV.com.
For years, Richmond residents have been searching for a heating and air company that can do it all. That search is now over. Don't let the name fool you. Fayette Heating and Air serves all over Central Kentucky for both commercial and residential customers. With Fayette Heating and Air, they promise that no matter the issue, no matter the time, you can expect award-winning heating repairs the first time, every time. Visit FayetteHeating.com to learn about special financing and how to sign up for the Comfy Club. With Fayette Heating and Air, complete home solutions.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON TV Channel 9. Tonight, WBON TV has another big game to stream. It will be live as the Berea boys take on Barberville. The game will stream live on WBON TV's Facebook page, and you can also check it out over on the YouTube channel as well. Of course, pregame coverage will start at 7 p.m. Dawson Rule and John Bailey will be on the call. And again, that's another live stream tonight for Berea boys basketball taking on Barberville right here in town. If you can't make it out, make sure you check out that stream for all the latest scores and the action. Have a great afternoon. Don't forget tomorrow's Friday. That means we've got to look at all the great things that are going to happen in the area for the weekend with the Weekender Report with Samantha. Have a wonderful night. It's still raining out there. Stay dry. Looks like we might get one dry day tomorrow before that rain moves back in over the weekend. Have a nice night. And of course, I will see you right back here tomorrow, Live at 5.